Hey guys, it's your flower girl, Shelly. So today I am working with Alyssum stems and seed. I want to show you where to find the seed, how to break down the process. It's super simple. These were from 2021. It's a guesstimation because I didn't write it on here, but a lot of my containers that I've kept that I have not gotten to yet are from 20 and 21, the year. So, anywho, so I just took a few out just to show you different examples of what you're looking for. And they're super tiny seed, really super tiny seed. So I'm going to see if I can't get that up to the camera so you can see it. Yay! There it is. Okay, let me find a pointer. Oh, I hope it didn't pull out. Okay. Alright, so let's see, I'm going to do this. Do you see that darker spot? Whoops, I'm going away from it. I'm not very good at this. Anyway, you see that brown spot right there? The darker brown? That's the seed. That is how tiny they are, and that's what you're looking for. Let's see if I can knock it out now. Where'd you go? Oh, hey, it's just going to stay in there. Okay. That right there, that's the seed. That's the seed pod, the clear, the transparent. And like I said, these seeds are very tiny. How you can tell that they're ripe and ready is when you start seeing the skeletons of the capsules where they contain the seed. So, like for instance, you see how transparent these are. Once you see these change into transparency, that means that they've already started dropping their seed. So that's a telltale sign for you to start your harvesting. Now, as you can see on this stem here, let me turn it a little bit more. Some are transparent down here, and then up towards the top are green still. So these, the ones that are still green, are not ripe and ready. So what you're looking for are the brown seed. Some might even be an even darker brown. Just to keep an eye out for. So a lot of these have already dropped, and these are the stems. So what I did, these were in a pot, and they spilt over. It was a beautiful fountain, what they created. But how I do it, so instead of trying to dig it, get each individual one, all I do is I literally just take my hand down the stem, have it cupped under like this, and then just take my finger, put them together, and then just go just straight down the stem, and then gather the seed in my hand, and then put them in the container, whatever it is that you're putting them in. Now, if you don't have time to do that, what I did, since I ran out of time, actually that's not true. I saved these just specifically for this purpose. So, but you can see this is just one container. I have a huge tub of these yet to go through. But you could break these up into smaller strands, you know, whatever container you put them in. Just make sure that the container that you use is going to allow enough air in between all the branches. That way it's not going to get moldy or anything like that. And I would leave your cut specimens outdoors for maybe even 2 weeks, just to make sure that all the bugs are able to get out. That way you won't have your whole house full. So it's kind of designed itself around the shape of this container, but I wanted to show you. Let me see. You know what? I'll just get a... Oh, yeah, you can see those. Well, not very good, though. Hold on. Okay, I don't really want to get this on my computer. Okay. You see these darker flecks or specks? And the green is just the chaff. The green is just the particles from the stems and the leaves that were still in flower heads or petals, if any remained, that are still on there. These darker specks, okay, let me just separate these so you can see what I'm talking about. Okay, these dark ones right here, those are the flower petals. Do not mix those up with the seed. These are not the seed. That's discard. The seed are almost the same color as the flower petals. But when you're doing this, you're not going to have a whole lot of flower petals to contend with. I mean, I like to include whatever it is that I'm harvesting to have some flower petals, just so that I have a visual of what exact color it was. Because when I harvest seed, I don't necessarily stick just strictly to heirloom. I do the same process with hybrids because I want to see what it was that they put together to create, you know, whatever the mother plant, or well, it's not even really the mother plant, but the plant that or the seed that I had originally got. So I like to do the breakdown process myself because, you know, it's fascinating to me. Okay, so anyway, right there is a seed, and what you're going to have to do is probably just kind of play around with the chaff, or this whole process, just so that you can distinguish the seed from the chaff. The seed almost have like an oval shape to them, so that'll be different than any of these dried flower petals that you're seeing. So, like I said, some seed are light brown, and some seed are tannish brown, a little bit darker brown to black, or to almost black, real dark. But that depends on which variety that you're playing with too. So that is what I had for you today, and I will catch you on the next one.